Hey, how you doing? This is Craig Beck from StopDrinkingExpert.com. Welcome into our usual Wednesday get-together. Just thought I'd take the boat out. It's been quite choppy of late. We had a bit of a storm last night, but it's relatively flat this morning. It's Iron Appa over there in the distance. Turkey over here somewhere. And that's the Iron Appa Marina under construction there in the distance. So it's nearly December tomorrow. And this is the quiet time of year for all addiction therapists. It doesn't matter whether that's smoking, drugs, gambling, alcohol. This time of year is a very quiet time of year for therapists. Why, though? Why is it so quiet? And the answer is New Year's resolutions. New Year's resolutions. This time of year, people have the same experiences they do at any other time of year. They allow alcohol to destroy their life. They have terrible incidents where they say something highly inappropriate or they do something highly inappropriate. They wake up one morning and they say, that's it, I'm never drinking again. I've got to get this poison out of my life. This time of year is no different. In fact, it's probably even more so this time of year because you've got the inevitable Christmas parties and the festive drinking that is going on. But the difference with this time of year is that people don't actually take action. They say to themselves, January, I'm going to get started. In fact, 1st of January, I'm going to get started. Quitting drinking is going to be my New Year's resolution this year. And that sounds like a good idea. It sounds like a very laudable decision. Lots of good intentions there. But let me tell you, using willpower to stop drinking has a 95% chance of failure. If you want to make those odds even worse, then do it as a New Year's resolution. Because I would say it's something like 99% likely if you set quitting drinking up as your New Year's resolution that you will fail to quit drinking. Why though? Why is that the case? And the answer is manifold. All right. The first one is, it's the same reason why the diet always starts Monday. The diet never starts on a Friday. The diet never starts on a Saturday. The diet always starts Monday. Why? Because it gives you a license. It gives you a license to eat like a pig for the weekend. You can eat anything you want. Chocolate, cake, curry, you name it. You can have it because you can convincingly say to yourself, it's all right, the diet starts Monday. And quitting drinking as a New Year's resolution is exactly the same because it means you can have a Christmas season, you can have a Thanksgiving season with the license to drink anything and everything you want. Because, hey, it's all right. 1st of January, I'm quitting drinking. Look, if you're one of those people that's told themselves that they're going to quit drinking in January, I've got bad news for you. If you can't do it now, right now, in this moment, if you have such good reasons why now is not a good time to quit drinking, you will fail to quit drinking in January. It's almost a foregone conclusion. Because all it tells you is that your programming is out of kilter. It's completely out of whack. You believe that by starting in January, you're giving yourself an enjoyable December. You're saying to yourself, well, at least, Christmas is going to be fun because I'm allowed to have this pleasantry in my life. You still look at alcohol as though it's a benefit. Otherwise, you wouldn't put it off to January. Think about something else, right? Compare it to something else. Imagine the doctor said to you, you've got cancer. Do you want us to deal with it now or in January? You'd say now, wouldn't you? You'd say, what, WTF, get it out of me now. Get it out as soon as possible. I don't want it. It's killing me. I don't want it in. And you might think, well, that's a stupid analogy, Craig. How can you compare a nice bottle of red wine, a gin and tonic, with cancer? That's exactly what it is. And if you disagree with me, your programming is wrong. Drinking diluted poison that is being proven to kill people, 3 million people every year, that has been proven to cause 7 major fatal forms of cancer, is not a benefit. And there is no advantage in delaying your decision to stop drinking poison until the new year. So if you're putting this off, if you've been visiting my YouTube channel for months, years, and you keep putting it off, and you're one of those people sitting there now thinking, January, New Year's resolution, this year I'm going to do it. I'm going to be honest with you, I don't think you will. I don't think you're going to do it. If you're serious about this, do it now. Start the day before the office Christmas party. Make a bold statement to yourself that this time you're taking it seriously. This time you're actually going to do something. Don't take the path of least resistance, because that never works. Anything worth having is a difficult path. That's the truth about life, isn't it? Anything worth having is difficult to get. And sobriety doesn't come at the end of an easy path. Doesn't come at the end of a New Year's resolution. Doesn't suddenly get easy come 1st of January. It's a decision you make now at the most uncomfortable, most inconvenient time to make that decision. Because let me tell you this straight, right? If you get to January, that evil clown that lives in your head that is alcohol addiction, that evil clown is now going to come up with a new reason why now is not the right time. Come 1st of January, it's going to say things to you like, why are you stopping drinking now? This is the worst time of the year. All the bills come in January. It's just a miserable time of year. And, the weather's terrible. You can't go out. There's nothing to distract you. You can't get started on that exercise plan because the weather's so terrible. Why don't you wait till the spring? Spring is a season of change. It's a season of transformation. Don't give up drinking now. Wait till the spring. And you're going to say to yourself, yeah, that makes sense. The spring is the season of change. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to wait till March and then really get busy on this quit drinking program. Then March comes around. And that evil clown, he goes, well, isn't it your birthday next month? Seriously, you're going to quit drinking a month before your birthday? Everyone's going to buy you alcohol. Everyone's going to buy you wine and presents for your birthday. Everyone's going to expect you to go out and party and celebrate. So yeah, stop drinking. I agree you should stop drinking, but not now. Not now. Wait till after your birthday. And you think, yeah, that's right. Yeah, and we've planned to go away for the weekend. I don't want to spoil it for everyone. I'll get busy as soon as my birthday's done. And then what happens? You know what happens, don't you? Evil clown comes and he goes, you can't quit drinking now. Summer's here, barbecue season, all those parties. Are you really going to go to that beach party without having a beer with your friends? Are you mad? I mean, yeah, quit drinking, but not now. Not at the start of summer. Are you crazy? Leave it till the autumn. And you see that it doesn't take much before you're right back at the start again. And you're thinking, Well, I want to quit drinking, but it's Thanksgiving next week, or it's Christmas next month, and, well, I should really make this a New Year's resolution. And I'm telling you here and now, from a man who's been there and done it, I spent 5 years in that loop. 5 years going round and round in circles, promising myself, yeah, very soon I'm going to stop drinking. If you let it, this drug will keep you suspended in that loop for the rest of your life. You will die promising that you're about to quit drinking. And I'm not being melodramatic, because it happens to millions of people every year. People die with the good intentions still in them, that one day, soon, but not yet, they're going to quit drinking. Don't be that person. Don't die with that regret and guilt inside you. Don't leave the people you love earlier than you need to because you kept listening to that voice in your head. Do it today. If you've been thinking about quitting drinking, do it today. Go to my website, stopdrinkingexpert.com, sign up for the free Quit Drinking webinar, and let me talk you through the process so you know how this is going to go down. Then get started on the course and be one of the people who actually does something about this. Be one of the 5%. Don't be a part of the majority. So thanks so much for watching.
And it's the only drug on planet Earth that when you get a problem with it, they blame you and not the drug. That doesn't happen with any other substance. If you think about it, cigarettes. You tell someone you're addicted to cigarettes, they don't go, oh, you dirty smokeaholic. You're a broken, weak-willed smokeaholic. You're going to be a smokeaholic for the rest of your life. They don't do that. They don't give you that label and say, well, that's it. You're broken forever now.
I really consider this because it's different. It's different to anything you can find out there, and it gives you real mental freedom from the clutches of alcohol.
I had an email about 6 months ago from a lady. She said, I was thinking about joining your course, but then I've just seen that red wine is good for your heart. How do you defend against that, Mr. Stop Drinking Expert?
It was in the reader's side.
Yeah, it must be true. I said, well, the defense against it is not true. And that's the biggest defense you can always have.